Welcome to Cardio Circuit. My name is Amanda Tukalski. You normally see me at the Downtown Wisconsin Athletic Club, but today you can enjoy this class anywhere, anytime. You can work out at the gym, at home, or while you're traveling. So let me tell you a little bit about what to expect today. Our class is about 40 minutes in length. It's a mixture of cardio and strength, and you'll need 2 medium free weights, or if you don't have those available, you could use a backpack filled with books. So I'll give you some options and variations with that. Our workout then will consist of 4 groups of exercises that we'll go through twice. Each time that we go through it, we'll go through it one time 40 seconds and then one time 30 seconds with 10 seconds of rest after each exercise. At the end of each of those 4 groups, we'll have a 1-minute cardio blast, and then we'll take a little bit more of a rest after that. All right, we'll get started with a warm-up, and make sure you stick around for the cool down and savor all those good endorphins you just built up. All right, so with our warm-up, we're gonna start off with marching. So we're easing into it, just bringing those knees up high, starting to move those arms, stand nice and tall, shoulders are back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up the pace a little. You have a little run in place. Good, nice job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now knees are bent, we squat down and we reach towards the ceiling. Down and reach, down and reach. Sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Here's 3, 2, last one. Knees are a little bent, we're shuffling to the side. 3 or 4 steps one way and 3 or 4 steps the other, getting those hips moving side to side. Here's 3, 2, and 1. And then we're coming down onto the mat, coming to your hands and knees. From here, you're going to take one hand, it's gonna drive that elbow up towards the ceiling and then reach that arm underneath. So twisting through that upper back. Drive that elbow up and reach. And one more elbow up and reach. Good, let's switch sides. Elbow drives up, reach under, up, and reach under, up, and under. Nice, last time, and under. Great job. You can work your way back up to standing. We're gonna cross right over left and left over right. 3, 2, 1, and then last thing, a big side stretch to the side. We'll sweep that arm down and up and over. All right, with our first set of exercises, we have 3 exercises, and then we'll go through these first round 40 seconds like I had mentioned. So we're starting off with speed skaters. So let me give you your options, and then we'll get the timer going. With the speed skaters, you can step to the side, or you can hop, a big hop side to side, or you can make it more challenging and reach towards the ground as you come across. So whichever level you want to go with, I'll start my timer. Ready, set, go. Here we go. Big step to the side. 40 seconds, then we get a 10-second break. So chest up, hips back. We're really loading this hip as we step to the side. Maybe you touch towards the ground, or maybe you keep it up a little higher. Good. You got this. Nice. Seconds to go. Here's 3, 2, and 1. You can take both of your weights or your backpack. We're going squat to press, so feet about hip distance, hands up by your shoulders or in front of your face if you have your backpack. From here, you're going to sit into a squat, stand tall and press overhead. Ready? Here we go. Down, press up. Chest up, hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Exhale, press up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Chest is lifted. Good, nice work. Keep it going. Chest is up. 10 seconds. 2, 1. We'll bring that down onto the mat next. So next you'll have a seat on your mat. We're going into a Russian twist. Still taking your book bag or one or both of your free weights. You're going to sit tall, heels either on the ground, or you can pick up both feet. From here we're going to twist, twist, and then if you want to add on to it, you're going to reach your hands towards your feet. If your feet are on the ground, you can twist, twist, and then reach in one leg and alternate sides. Ready, set, begin. So we're leaning back, chest is lifted, nice long spine, twist, twist, reach towards the feet. Twist, twist, and reach. Remember, you can go one leg at a time. Good, you really want to think about moving your upper body so that shoulder twists back behind you. Looking good, you got this. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. Let's bring it back up to standing. We're going back through all three of those, 30 seconds apiece now. So round will go a little faster. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, speed skater. So if you're jumping, that big hop side to side. Maybe you touch towards the ground. That's a little harder. If you want those glutes really activating. Either way, keep the chest up. You're sitting back towards the hip. Here's 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Take your weights. Back to our squat to press. So feet about hip distance. We start in 3, 2, 1. Hands by your shoulders or your ears. Sit and press. Nice. Exhale on your way up. Breathe. You got this. Hips sit back. Chest is up. Weight goes back towards your heels as you squat down. For 3, 2, and 1. Have a seat on the ground. Back to our twist. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We lean back a little, either heels down or pick them up for a little more challenge. Twist, twist, and reach towards the feet. And reach. Nice. Nice job. Bring that shoulder back behind you. And 1. Stand it back up. We have our 60-second cardio burst. We're moving into some jumping jacks with those. We'll start in 5 seconds, then a little longer break after this. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So regular jumping jacks, or if you want to modify it, you can step to the side and step to the other side. So you choose the intensity that you would like. Good job. You want to stay up nice and tall. Arms are straight. Legs are fairly straight. Think soft landings. Kind of quiet feet. Looking good. Keep it going. Woo, we're halfway there already. Ten seconds to go. Finish strong for 3, 2, and 1, and break. We'll take 30 seconds. Now's a great time to get some water. We'll move on to our next round then with new different exercises. All right, well, while you're catching your breath, take a couple deep breaths. Start to bring that heart rate down. So we're moving into jumping lunges next. So with those, you'll take a big step back behind you. You'll bend both knees to come down, and then you're gonna jump and switch. So ways you can change that is you can step back together and switch, or step into your lunge, kind of hop towards the front, just a little hop in front, and then step back into your lunge again. So you choose the intensity. Okay, we have 40 seconds coming up for our first time through these. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So big step back, jump and switch. Or you step and switch. Good job. Chest is up, bend both knees and come straight down. You got it. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We're headed down for a push-up next. And once you do your push-up, then you'll bring your knee in towards one elbow and the knee in towards the other elbow. So cross-body mountain climber. So either on your knees or your toes. If you're on your knees, you'll just come up to your plank and cross. I'll show you as we go. Ready, set, here we go. So we have push-up, lower down, up, 1, 2, back to push-up. Reach that knee across. Push-up and across. Or you can go on your knees, up, just go up to your plank. Bring the knees across. Push-up and across. Good, with your push-up, those elbows angle slightly behind you, not straight out to the sides. Push through your toes to keep your chest up over your hands. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We will then come onto our mat again, this time kneeling. So we're gonna go 20 seconds on one side and 20 on the other for these wood chops. So taking your weight, you could do one or both. We're kneeling down with one knee in front, shoulders down and back. From here, you're going to twist towards the hip with that knee down and then over your shoulder, working on keeping this lower body really quiet and stable. Ready, set, begin. So arms are fairly straight. Think about twisting over your shoulder. So long spine again. Yes, excellent. 3, 2, 1. We switch legs, go right into it. Really ground through this front foot. So that knee stays pointed forward. Three, 2, 1, and break. 30 seconds now per exercise. We'll go back to our jumping lunges in 5 seconds. Ready, set, begin. Here we go. We lunge down, jump and switch. Remember, you can always step it back or do a little hop in front. Sure you jump nice and big or step nice and big. So you can bend both knees and come down. You're on your heel of this front leg. Keep it going. We got it, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Coming down for push-ups next. Remember, you have push-up, drive the knee across and across. Ready, set, begin. Remember your modification, go knees, come up to your plank, and then you can reach it across. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come to kneeling. Take one of your weights. The knee that's down, that's the side we're starting on. 15 seconds per side. Ready, set, begin. that front foot grounded. Arms are fairly straight. Twist over your shoulder. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, our cardio blast coming up here is going to be shuffling to the side. So, just like when we warmed up, we're going shuffle, 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 but now we're going to reach down and try and get as close as you can to the ground. Shuffle, 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 and touch. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knees are a little bent. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Reach down. Shuffle the other way. Just go within the space you have. We have 1 minute right here. Try to keep those toes pointed forward so you're moving sideways, using the hips to go to the side. Lateral movements we don't do a ton of. Really great to get some of those in our workouts then. Looking good, nice. 15 seconds to go. Keep it moving, keep shuffling. 3, 2, and break. 30-second break, great time for water again. New round coming up. Can't wait. All right. All right, so our next round is starting. You're gonna stand in front of your mat if you're using a mat. You're coming down to your knee, back up, an option to add a jump. So, at halfway through, I'll give you a little reminder just to switch legs so that you're gonna go down with the same leg and up with the same leg. So if you start with the right leg, you're gonna go down with the right and up with the right. But then when I let you know to switch, you'll switch. We'll start in 5 seconds. 40 seconds for this first round, remember? Ready, begin. So we take it down, down, same leg that we went down with, up, add a jump if you'd like. Down, down, up, and jump. Coming all the way to your knees isn't a good option for you. Stay with a squat right here. Good, but really, if you can make that work coming down to the ground, really great mobility as well. Okay, let's switch legs, go down on the other leg, and come up on that same leg. Nice. Good, chest is up. Good, hop in there. 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're coming down onto the ground. We're going into a row where you're gonna be on your hands and knees. So coming to your hands and knees, you'll take the weight in your right hand. Again, you could use your book bag to pull up because we're pulling up. You can stay right here, or you can straighten that left leg behind you. Give yourself an anchor as you pull up, or pick up that leg, make it a little more challenging to stay balanced. Shoulders stay level, hips stay level. Really focus on squeezing the shoulder in towards your spine. Ready, set, begin. We'll go 20 seconds per side. Good, so if you have your leg up or that toe touching down, really long, strong, straight leg. We're still zipped up through the core. We have a neutral spine. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. We're switching over to the other side. Either toe down or up. Here we go. Hips stay level. You're not reaching towards the ceiling with that straight leg. Just straight back behind you. Squeeze your shoulder in towards your spine. Use your upper back. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, if you are using a book bag and you have books in it, take a couple of those books out because you're going to use those books for your weights right here. Next Next, we're setting up into a plank position. So hands are going on either side of your weight. You're coming onto your toes with your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Then you're going to pull that weight underneath, switch and pull the other one under. Now pull them back forward and forward. You can either pick them up or you can slide them. 40 seconds, ready, set, here we go. So you're in your plank, you're pushing through your toes to keep your chest over your hands. And by pushing through those toes, that also engages through your thighs and through your glutes as well. Shoulders, of course, get in on the action in a plank too. So really, a total body exercise. Always an option with your plank here to drop to your knees. Go whichever way works for you to have good form. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, 30 seconds now. We're running through that round. Once again, we need our spot to be able to kneel down. We'll go down, down, and we stand up. Option to jump with it. All right, ready, set, begin. Knee you go down with, that's the leg you come back up with. Jump at the top. Down and down. We come up. Good. Excellent work. Let's switch legs. You got it. Nice job. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, for our 60-second cardio burst, we are going into 3 high knees and then 3 butt kickers. So it's going to look like this. You go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, 60 seconds. Do what you can. Take breaks as needed. Ready, set, let's hit it. 1, 2, 3, knees and butt kickers. Up in front and behind. Option here to use hands. You're trying to avoid leaning back with this one though. Stay tall. Drive those knees up. You can also slow these down a little. Keep a foot on the ground the whole time. Go with what works for you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Halfway. Nice, you got it. Keep it strong. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and break. Great job. Get some water. We have 1 round left. All right. Okay, so our last round is taking, oh, I'm sorry, not 1 round left. I don't want to cheat you. 30 seconds per exercise here. We got to go through those one more time. Oh, I'm getting myself confused. No, new exercises. Let's move on. Okay. So, oh, you're right. We didn't move through. Oh, yeah, 30 seconds. I got confused right there. Let's get in a couple of exercises we didn't. Okay, so hands and knees, that's what we didn't get in yet. So we're going back to having one of your weights. We're going into a row on your hands and knees, and we want to straighten, using your right hand, you'll straighten your left leg back behind you, either keeping it down or picking it up. We have 15 seconds on this side and 15 on the other. Okay, let's finish these. Ready? Here we go. I'm so excited for that cardio burst. Couldn't wait to move on. We'll get these 2 30-second reps in. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Leg up, good. Long, strong with that leg. Squeeze this shoulder in towards your spine. then we'll move on to the next round. Okay, so hands are on either side. If you're using a book bag, you want to have those weights separate right here. Have a couple of your books out. All right, ready, set, begin. Feet are a little wider than your shoulders. You pull back underneath you and forward. Pull it back. Alternate arms, alternate weights here, and forward. Good, push through the toes if you're up on your toes. Always an option to be on knees. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice job. Okay, now we will move on. Final round. Okay, 40 seconds for exercise again. But now we are moving on to deadlift, and then we're swinging in front. So you'll want your book bag full of your books or both of your weights. Feet are going to be just a little wider than your shoulders. We want a little bit of bend in the knees, and then we're really going to focus on hinging from the hips. So we want to start with a nice long spine here. We're hinging forward. The weights will come in between your knees. So notice my back is nice and long here. I'm not down here. I have that chest lifted, those shoulders pulled back. That way I can use my glutes, my hips, to pop up in front. Swing back down, pop up in front. All right, ready, set, begin. So hinge at the hips, pop up in front. We swing down, it's pretty dynamic. Long spine, weight shifts back towards the heels. And then you're just glancing towards the ground. As you pop up, use those glutes. So you're kind of pressing your hips forward. Hands are facing each other if you're using weights. You can definitely rest those weights together. Whew. Exhale up. Keep it going. Ten seconds. Pop it up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We'll slow that down. Next, we're moving into reverse flies. So if you want to take a couple books out of your book bag, hold on to those, or use your free weights. This time, feet are a little closer together, knees a little bent. You're going to hinge forward from your hips, so that same hip hinge we just did. The nice long spine, back is flat, knees are a little bent. A little bit of bend in the elbows, and then you're lifting out to the sides. If your weights are just a little too heavy for what we're doing here, alternate arms with it. Okay, ready, set, begin. Again, 40 seconds is a little longer of a set for this one, so take breaks as needed, totally fine, or switch over to one at a time, or you always could move into more of a row with it, driving your elbows up towards the ceiling. So you're trying to get right in between your shoulder blades, but stay in control with it and not strain through your neck. If you're feeling discomfort in your low back, you could stagger your feet right here. That will change the position of your hips slightly and maybe give you a little more comfort with it. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we are coming down onto the mat again. Option to bring a weight with you. We're going into a dead bug, and the weight will just add a little more resistance, make it a little tougher. Here's your options. Arms are up towards the ceiling, with or without a weight. Knees are bent, low back is pressed into the mat, so knees stacked over hips. From here, you're going to just move your legs and tap down, alternating legs. Or maybe you add the arms in. Or maybe you straighten the legs and then you alternate bringing those down. Or maybe you add the arms in, lowering the leg and the arms. Whichever way that you choose, I want you to keep your low back pressed into the mat. All right, ready? Here we go. So low back is pressed down, pulling through that navel. Exhale as you lower. So we want to 40-second round. Good, if you're going with knees bent here, try to reach away from you a little bit, so you're moving from your hip, not just dropping towards the ground right here, but reaching out. If your legs are straight, try and keep them as straight as you can, lowering down. Nice work. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, you can work your way back up. We're going back through those one more time for 30 seconds. I won't cheat you this round. All right, we'll be going with that deadlift to start off. So feet a little wider than your shoulders, knees are a little bent, shoulders down and back. We have good posture. We're thinking hip hinge. We're moving from the hips. Hips will shift back behind you, and then as you come up, you're popping up, moving from those hips. Okay, hands facing each other. 30 seconds, ready, set, begin. Long spine, hinge, pop it up. Inhale down, exhale up. Feet stay grounded, toes are down, weight shifts back towards the heels as you hinge. 3, 2, and 1. We'll slow it down. All right, we are moving the feet a little closer together, still with both of the weights, moving into our reverse flies. So hinging from the hips again and lifting to the sides. Ready, set, here we go. So we're forward, little bend in the knees. Option to stagger the feet right here if that feels better. Or option to alternate arms. Nice long spine with it. Exhale as you lift. Good, looking good. 10 seconds. We'll go 3, 2, and 1. We'll slow that down. Go ahead and take one of your weights with you if you choose, coming down to the ground for that dead bug again. So remember, knees can either be bent or legs straight. Option to use the weight or to move that weight at all. Press your low back into the mat. Ready, set, begin. Good, keep that low back pressed down. You got this. Really, that deep core is where we're working with this. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We'll bring that down, and we'll bring it back up because we have our last 60-second cardio burst. And this one, we're going to be stepping over the weights, or you could pull out a couple of your books. You're going to set them down, I don't know, about 3 feet apart or so, 2 or 3 feet. Okay, so we're going to be on one side of those, and option to take small steps over, or to really bring those knees up and keep it lively. Once you get over those weights, you're going to come down into a burpee. So you'll come down, in, out, jump it up, and then back over, down to your burpee. With that burpee, if you don't want to jump it, you can take it down, step it back, step it in, and then continue on. All right, 1 minute. We'll go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Last bit. Down, burpee, in, out, jump it up. Take it over. Good, keep those feet moving. Yes! Good job. And up. You're halfway. Make it count, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and done. Great job. Grab some water, let's move into our cool down. You won't want to miss this part. All right, just gonna move my weights. All right, we're coming down to kneeling. Moving into our cool down with one knee on the ground. We're gonna press the hips forward. That knee that's on the ground, that same arm is gonna come up overhead. Maybe you gaze towards the ceiling with that and really open through the front of your body and your hip. And then we hinge forward, we pull the toes off of the ground, lengthening through the back of your leg as you shift your hips back. From here, press the hips back, hinge forward, pull the toes up towards your face. We're stretching the hamstring. Next, we walk the hands forward. We're moving into pigeon. I'll give you a couple of options. First, you're going to heel toe that foot across. Set the leg down sideways so your shin is parallel with the front of your mat. You can either stay up tall here or you could drop lower. If a full pigeon isn't comfortable for you, just take that back knee, bring it forward a little, and now you can go ahead and either stay tall or hinge forward as well. So if your knee is forward, you're sitting more onto your hip. If your leg is straight, you're staying up over your shin. So we're stretching through the hip right here. Walk the hands in, slide that leg back behind you, so you're back to hands and knees. You're going to take the other leg forward in between your hands, plant it down, and then we're going to rise up, press the hips forward. That knee that's on the ground, that same arm will come up overhead, maybe you gaze towards the ceiling. Again, opening through the front of your body and your hip. And then we fold forward, pull the toes off of the ground as you shift your hips back, lengthen through your hamstring. And then we'll walk the hands forward, moving into pigeon again. So heel toe the foot across your mat. Set this shin down sideways so it's parallel to the front of your mat. Either keep that back leg long or tuck it in next to you and stay up tall. Or if it feels good to you to fold forward, go ahead and do that. We'll walk the hands back up. Work to bring that foot underneath you. You can work your way to standing. And once you're standing, you're reaching back with your hand for your foot or your ankle. Use a wall or a chair nearby you if you'd like some balance. Pulling that heel towards your hip. So stretching through your quad now, your thigh. And then we'll release that foot, the foot that you just had, you're going to cross it behind. That same arm you're going to bring up and over, so you're lengthening through your side. We'll sweep that arm down, uncross, reach back with the other hand for the other foot, drawing your heel towards your hip. Press the hips forward slightly here. Release that foot, you're going to cross it behind the other one. Reach that same arm up and over, lengthen through your side. Sweep that arm down, we're bringing an elbow up towards the ceiling. Hold on to that elbow and gently pull back. Try to keep your head up here. The tendency is to let it fall forward. Keep that chest up and open. And we release, switch sides. Two more things. Now we bring that arm across, hold on to that elbow, and you pull it in towards you to stretch through your shoulder and your upper back. switch sides. And release. One more breath together. We're going to inhale, reach up towards the ceiling, and exhale. Great work. Nice job. All you have to do now is press play to take the WAC with you anywhere, anytime. Until we see you again. Bye-bye.